What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jay with the news. Welcome back to the channel. This is a crazy story. A military helicopter and American Airlines flight collide together in Washington, D.C. I don't know who fault this is, but this is going to be a crazy investigation. I don't know how this happened. But anyway, let's get to the story.
Breaking news on Fox 32, a commercial jet crashed near the airport in Washington, D.C. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. This is a live look at the scene at Ronald Reagan National Airport. You can see a massive rescue effort there. This has just happened, and we are going to continue to bring you updates the moment they come in. This was an American Airlines flight from Wichita to D.C. It collided with a military Black Hawk helicopter and plunged into the Potomac River. Damn. Everything in and out of the airport there has been shut down.
And this is chilling video from a camera at the Kennedy Center. It appears to show two aircraft coming together and a fireball exploding.
Whoa.
There may have been as many as 60 people on board that jet. We do not know about the crew of the helicopter. We want to join our sister station, WTTG, and their live coverage right now.
At 8:53 p.m. If you're joining us, it's 10 o'clock. This is Fox 5, and you're watching live continuing coverage of an apparent tragedy that's happened in the skies right near Reagan National Airport at 8:53 p.m. We've been told that calls came in for a collision between a military helicopter and a small aircraft. At this hour, it is said to be a passenger aircraft colliding in the Potomac, which is why you see this giant response out there. I realize it appears the shots may be frozen at times as you're looking at those images. That is normal in situations like this, but you can see it as a very fluid situation. And we have been reaching out to our sources, the Associated Press, again confirming by way of the FAA that this has been a passenger jet involved in this, but in terms of what passenger jet, we don't know.
And as you can tell from your screen here, nothing short of a massive search and rescue operation that is underway.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
This just coming into to Fox 5 by way of Fox News. The FAA says the plane involved was Flight 5342. It was heading from Wichita, Kansas to Reagan National Airport. That would jibe with what we learned from U.S. Senator Jerry Moran, who within the last 20 minutes just said it was from Kansas. This would be an American Airlines flight, again, 5342. It is a smaller plane. It would be more of a regional jet, so we're not looking at one of those larger planes that we're customarily seeing taking off and landing at Reagan National Airport, but that is the latest word as this comes into our newsroom.
Yeah, those are one of those small planes that can carry anywhere from like 60, I would say, what, 60 to 70 people, including crew. At this point, we still don't know exactly how many people were on board that aircraft as well as the helicopter. One of the questions, or a couple of the questions that do remain. And also, we don't know what led up to this, like how the flight paths got crossed.
Sky Fox in the scene right now as we head over towards the airport area, and that you can really see from across the Potomac just the scope of this operation at this hour. And the plane itself, based on flight data that I'm seeing, this is a Bombardier CRJ 700 jet that was apparently involved in this. So you could see just in terms of the operation out there, and presumably a lot of the roads leading into Reagan National at this hour are going to be closed. The airport, all flights have been shut down. The terminal, at least at last check, was open, but you know that we're getting to the point in the evening where a lot of those airlines would close for the evening anyway. Everything would come in and hang on one second. Okay. And in terms of the flight path for this one, again, Wichita's not a very large airport, but what I'm seeing right now is it was set to take off, or took off right around 5:18 p.m. And it was supposed to land right around 9:03. As we mentioned, this apparently happened right before landing, right there near Reagan National Airport. And now you're seeing the boats on the water. And now you're getting a sense of what rescue crews have ahead of them this evening with that flight. Again, not a very large plane, but regardless, a substantial response. This plane, based on what I'm seeing, it had made the rounds today. It came into D.C., or was set to come into D.C. earlier today. It makes these runs quite a bit. It goes between D.C. and many other regional routes. Skyfox again
Do you know how
flying
many
over
flights they have during the day?
I'm looking in terms of some of this information that at least I'm coming across here, but we're working to get just the flight path from FlightAware. Yeah, let's pull it up right now. So FlightAware keeps track of these, and you can see on the screen there. Let's okay, go down just a little bit, and you can see where it does that loop. Yeah, let's try. No, go, yeah, it does that loop where it goes down the Potomac, and it does that northern approach.
Yeah.
As it comes up along the Potomac, as the flight paths generally do, coming up into Reagan National Airport, and right around there, which again, where you see where that green line stops. Let's go back up to the map, please. You can see where that we were told that the calls came in. The calls were coming into DC Fire and EMS. So, you know, generally right around that area in Southwest DC, the first calls, it had said First Street Southwest. At least that would mean maybe somebody called it in from First Street Southwest. But that's what we're seeing. And again, it took off at 5:39 p.m. Central Time. It was set to land just around 9 o'clock, and that's when this crash happened. Again, this was a regional jet involved in the crash. And, you know, look at that. Now it says all inbound flights being held at their origin until Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. And I would imagine it's going to be a lot longer than that.
Yo, that is crazy, man. I never heard something like that. Is crazy. Never heard something like this where to where a helicopter, military helicopter, and American airline or a regular jet collide together at the airport. Man, there's gonna be some blaming. Somebody is in trouble because I don't know how that happened, and it seemed like the plane was on track to the destination it was supposed to go to, and for that, I don't know, if you're in a helicopter, I don't know how you'd not see that plane. I did the plane. I mean, to be a pilot, I don't know what kind of maneuver you have to do in order to try to avoid that, but there was no way you probably couldn't even avoid that. But the helicopter, I think the helicopter probably could have, because you were supposed to see that a mile away. And plus you got radar and you got, you know, all these gadgets in there for you to even kind of like get away from them. But I don't know what happened to where that happened. Like somebody was on drugs, was drinking. I'm sorry about that, guys. Late. That's crazy, man. So sad. There's like 60 people on that plane, and they think everybody's presumed dead or something like that. So we're gonna keep an eye on this one, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. You guys have a good one. All right, peace out.